Happy Homebrew Wednesday. It is a brew day, you can see it over there. We've got a Scotch ale on, a Scottish heavy. Yeah, I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I've got like loads of recipes ready to go, basically, because I'm so boring and I don't have a life, and I never get around to making them because I always create more recipes, and then I'm kind of tweaking them and I think, oh well, you know, I'll maybe do this one, and then yeah, I never do it. But I kind of got spurred into it. I saw Andrew over at High Road Brewery. He has done like a 60 shilling, and I had a recipe for like a 70 shilling, and he seemed to really love it. So I thought, yes, you know what, that's kind of put that back into my mind, and I thought, yeah, you know what, I'm going to do it. So that is what we're doing today. So I've got the pre-boil here already. It's about 1030. Look at the colour on that. It's almost red, that colour. 1030. Whiskzilla is back. Here's what we're looking at. It smells amazing. Tell you what, that amber malt in there, my god, it smells good. I want to get more of that. Oh, that whisk just cuts through that. Absolutely no problem. Let's get the pump on actually. Not too thick now. It's too thick, it's too thick. It's fucking not too thick anymore. What is a bit thick actually? Yeah, look at that. You won't get any dough balls using this. So a Scotch ale, let's call it, it's very malt forward. The hops aren't really, the hops are just basically there to bitter, nothing more. It's going to be like 20 ABUs or something like that. It's all about the malts, trying to get the kind of caramel type flavour in. I can't remember exactly what's in it. There's like Caramunic 3, I believe, or is it Caramunic 2? I'll put it up on the screen anyway. But I found some flaked barley up the stairs. It's like, the date on it was like January 2019, so I thought I'd fire that in. This is going to be about 4%, maybe a bit in the 3.9, 3.8, something like that. So I want to try and get a bit of body in there as well. So, but there's quite a lot of crystal. I'm using amber malt as well, and something else that escapes me now. I don't know why I try to remember these things, because I'm never going to. So yeah, hopefully it's going to turn out well. I'm hopeful. I've never made one of these before. It's a bit tricky as well too, trying to brew low gravity beers, as I found out. But you know, I'm now brewing more of them, so hopefully I'm going to figure it out before long. But yeah, I'm hoping for the best. So it's going to be a very easy brew day as well too. I've got one hop drop as well. I'm using Smagrad again, and that is going in at 60 minutes. I'm actually doing an 80-minute boil, so it's boiling away there, and then I'm going to put them in at 60 minutes, and that's going to get our 20 IBUs, and that's it. It's very, very simple, so happy days. I've already pitched the yeast, and I remembered that I had to do like a little video to finish it up. So the yeast was the Cross My Loof Celtic Ale yeast. So I have used this once before, really thought it was good. It actually reminded me, it was in a stout, and it reminded me very much of like stouts I've done with WLP004, which is Irish ale yeast. So I don't know if that's what's in this, I don't know what it is, but I'd be interested to know what this beer is going to taste like. So this is the, look at the colour on that. That's yet another red beer I've done. Can't help myself. 103.8 it is, so it's pretty much on for gravity, I think, to the recipe. In terms of the volume, we're talking 20, just over 20, maybe 20 and a half. So it's not too bad. I lost a little bit of volume because I had the two elements on, the 1900 watt and the 500 watt. Usually only have the 1900 watt on, but I just left the two of them on for whatever reason, so not make a difference. It was like a 27 litre boil anyway, which is more than what I normally do. Normally it's like 26 and this was like 27 and a half or something like that. So anyway, never mind that. So it's going to come in then in around 4%, 3.9, 3.8, something like that. So there is the finished beer right there, look. It looks quite dark on camera. Let's see. I do have my little torch over here, thankfully. It's kind of got that, looks like batteries must be going down. There you are. It's got that kind of red tinge to it. It's a hell of a lot more more red than I would like, I think. Don't mind a red beer, but you know, I think I would like it just a little bit lighter. But yeah, it's quite good clarity on it as well. Can't really see too much because it's quite dark, but you can definitely see me through there. What finger am I holding? So childish. So childish, honestly. So yeah, the Scotch heavy, Scotch ale, the 70 shilling, I don't know, there's all different names and stuff, and well, it's just a Scotch ale, isn't it? Let's be honest. So yeah, Scotland is a place that I love to go to Scotland. I really do. I've always loved to go to Scotland. Obviously it's just literally over the water, very easy to get to. The closest point between here and Scotland is actually 20 miles. I think it's Mulligan Tower. Like 20 miles literally. So that's how close we are. Obviously we've got a shared history and all that. So yeah, but yeah, ever since I went a few years ago on holiday. This is like not with my parents or anything like that. But yeah, on holiday into the Highlands, and it was just basically a tour of the Highlands. And ever since then, I've been getting this kind of recurring dream, and it comes quite often. And what happens is, I'm almost like, Hamish McTavish, from the Clan McTavish. I pulled myself away from the deep fried tatties and neeps for just 2 minutes to show you something very special. I am here today in the heart of Scotland. The lifeblood of Scotland runs through this very spot, and the reason is because of those rocks behind me. A very unusual shape, you might say. Very unusual. Legend has it those rocks fell from the sky in a ball of fire. It is called the Black Rock. You'll see how shiny they are and how uniform they are in appearance. Very unusual, I'll have you say. So I come here. But wait, what is that glinting in the distance? I think you'll find that might be the legendary Sword of Oban. You might know it as Excalibur. Legend says the man who pulls that from the Black Rock will become the true King of Scotland. And let me tell you something. I am the true King of Scotland, and I will pull it from the rock. My name is not Hamish Alistair Mohammed McTavish. destiny. The true King of Scotland. Hell, hell, hell. Look at the fucking size of that thing. This sword is being wielded by Robert the Bruce, William Wallace, Joe Jordan, and Gerard Butler, and now me. Ah, beautiful weapon. Look at that craftsmanship. Beautiful. How big is that? Dear God, look at the size of that thing. That's bigger than myself. I think the reason it's so big is because William Wallace used to sit on a horse and he could reach the English bastards on the ground, stab them in the arse. There's nothing left to do, lads, except go for the traditional Scottish celebration. Buckfast and heroin. See you later, guys. So let's give this thing a nose. It came in at 3.9%, so it's bang on what I was expecting. There's not an awful lot going on in that. I am actually smelling the hops. I'm not sure that would pass BJCP. I suppose it's more on the taste, isn't it? I think you're allowed a little bit of hop aroma. These are not English hops, so there's German hops masquerading as English hops or something, I don't know. It just smells like a beer. It doesn't smell like anything outstanding. It smells malty and it has a little bit of earthy kind of aroma in there from the Smagrad, the emerald hops. So I'm going in, cheers. It's nice. It is nice, I like that. In terms of body then, we're talking medium. It's kind of medium to low. Obviously now this is below 4%, so. But I think that flake barley has definitely, it's done something in there. I mean, you can see on the lace in there, so I think now obviously this is off the keg, so it's cheating slightly. But, I mean, that looks pretty good. I'm sure that has something to do with the flake barley as well. The taste then, it's kind of, it's actually, it's a little bit dry on the taste. And it did ferment right down. I don't know if this is usual for beers under 4% because, as you know, I'm learning how to brew these things, but the flavour is mainly malty. There's a little bit of the caramel in there, just a little. It's a bit bready as well. I'm getting a little bit of the hops. Well, I'm getting quite a bit of the hops actually, if I'm being honest. This is like this is about in the month in the keg it's spent. It tastes a little bit like the Vienna Lager. So the Vienna Lager, which I've still got on top, is also with the Smagrad hops. I need to start saying emerald hops. I keep saying the Smagrad. I can't get it out of my head. It's with the emerald hops as well. And it definitely has the same flavour in there. Now this is a lot more malty than that is. Definitely a lot more. But there is that kind of taste in there, which again, it's not bad, but it could be a little better if I had something more suitable. Which he actually did. I actually cleared out the freezer to have a look at the hops, and what wasn't in my hop inventory on Brewfather was I had First Gold in there. I had a bag of First Gold. And yeah, that would have been quite nice. I think like the First Gold, a bit of that kind of orange, kind of marmalade type thing, especially on the aroma, would be really nice. But let's not talk about beers we haven't brewed. Let's talk about beers we actually have brewed, and that's, you know, I'm trying to drink right now. Carbonation is low on it, fairly low. Really easy to drink. It's definitely got that kind of bready, kind of toastiness to it. maybe not full on toast, but definitely kind of breadiness. And I don't know if it's the colour of the beer that is it's putting suggestions into my head, but I'm convinced I can get some kind of like just this little bit of like that kind of raisiny fig type character. But that could be my mind playing tricks on me, because I see, you know, how dark it is, and that's what you normally get with dark, or what I normally get with dark beers. You know, these type of beers. So yeah. So I mean, this is a bitter basically, isn't it? That's cut all the crop. A Scottish ale is basically a bitter, only from Scotland. So yeah, I am quite happy with this. Again, it's not 100%, never is 100%. But I think I will brew again with this. Again, I was saying about the Celtic Ale yeast, I think, on the Brewed video. I was really impressed with it. Used it a couple more times now. It is really good. I really like it. I don't know if it is anything to do with 004, WLP 004, but I'm really kind of impressed. So I definitely will be buying some more of that. I've kind of harvested some as well, but I think I'm going to buy a new batch at some point. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do this again. Next time we'll make it. I mean, the colour is in style, is in the along the guidelines, but I would like it a little bit lighter. Obviously switch out the hops with the First Gold or East Kent Goldings, which I now have an order. But you know, you're not supposed to have really any hop character in it, so yeah, we may need to relook at that. So, but yeah, I'm fairly happy. So, I mean, I shouldn't really complain. So, all in all, this is a good one. So, yeah. So, cheers. See you next week.
The sword also has magical powers. I can see into the future. Sword of Oban, give me sight beyond sight. The Crankies? Swingers? No way, give me the book. Mel Gibson? 5 foot of fuck all. Andy Murray is British. Kazakhstan. Is that even a place? I don't even know what that is. Sounds like a motorbike. Kazakhstan 250. Scotland 0. Brexit? What the fuck is Brexit? Square go. New.